morning, YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. Coming to you from the garage. It is Set the Tone Saturday, Safety Squat Bar Saturday, whatever you want to call it. We got a squat this morning. And honestly, probably all we're going to be able to do is squat and get my lunges in, because I've got a swing lesson at 7 o'clock, and it's a pretty good clip away. So we've got to leave early today to get to that. So, but I'm not complaining about that overall. Super pumped, excited for today. Just wish I'd slept better. Slept terribly for some reason. Not sure what's up with that, but it is what it is. We will try and maybe squeeze in a nice afternoon nap today overall. So super pleased. 191.4. Would like to have maybe dropped a little bit of more bloat, but I messed with a few things yesterday in the diet. I'm trying to experiment with some different items to see how it impacts me for this training wave, because I want to find different fuel sources and see how they make me feel and what I'm eating. So, but overall, I'm not too displeased. As long as we're floating 190, 193, still hitting the numbers we need to, I'm fine with that. So, all right, that being said, we got to drink this pre-workout, get warmed up, and get these squats on and see how the rest of the Saturday goes. So, let's go.
All right, YouTube, let's get this safety bar squat Saturday training review underway. Another short and sweet video, and first things first, I'd like to apologize. I know the content the last couple of days has been lackluster at best. Just been super busy, haven't been able to get everything I wanted to filmed and all that kind of stuff. I will look to do better next week when things are a little bit opened up schedule-wise. Today was no different. Didn't sleep great and was already under a time crunch, and just kind of internally struggle with, what's better, to make a short and sweet video or nothing at all. And truthfully, I always err on the side of like, well, a little bit of something is better than nothing. Goes to show that not every day is going to be great. Not every day is going to be, as you want it to be time-wise, and sometimes you just got to get the absolute minimum in, and that's all it can be. And today was one of those days as well, but no one's fault but my own. I do feel pretty good right now. I redeemed myself a little bit in the vlog at the end. That might be worth tuning in for, even though there's only about 4 more clips till then. So all we did today was our 531 safety bar squat program. Now again, I know this isn't the actual weight that's on the bar. I just use it for easy math for people in the gym world. Makes sense. So we had sets of 5 today. We went 45 for 3, 95 for 3 as our 2 warm-up sets. And then we were right into our working sets. And the top set today was scheduled to be with 150 pounds. We were aiming to hit 5 or more reps there. Overall, I was pleased with the form today. Didn't get to do as much of a warm-up as I wanted. Tested today with warming up without doing my banded joint mobilization for the hips, and definitely could tell a difference. Not quite ready to stop doing that before I squat, so we need to keep that in. Could definitely feel it in my hip flexors and groin today. First set, 115 for 5. Went just fine. I was trying to feel like I was just as best I could explode up and stay very vertical with my bar path. Overall, I think we achieved that. 135 here for 5 felt good as well. I think a lot of it was not really adrenaline, but I knew like, hey, I got no time to mess around, no time to waste. So it was just add the weight and go and get ready for the next set, rinse and repeat. So right here was the top set of the day. Like I said, it's prescribed 150 for 5 or more. Really what I wanted to see out of myself on this set was 1, proper depth, and 2, making sure that I wasn't falling forward, which is my main fault with squat and all that kind of stuff. Wound up hitting this for 6, and I was pleased with that. Technically a quote-unquote PR, but this is a new bar, all that kind of stuff. So my notes app says it's a PR, so we're going to count it. From there, it was on to the lunge. We just cranked out like 120 meters today. I was running behind, had to hit the road. We had like an hour drive. And stick around for the vlog right now because I think I redeemed myself a little bit.
All right, YouTube, a little bit later on, which actually is much later on. It's actually Sunday. So I woke up late yesterday morning, and that kind of set off a chain of events, we'll say. And woke up late Saturday, which is very unusual for me. I don't even know how I didn't get my alarm set correctly, but I had to leave the house at 6 to be somewhere at 7, so I needed to get up at my normal time, and so I woke up late. Still wanted to squat, still wanted to lunge before I left because I had a golf lesson at 7. I had to come back to town, take care of some stuff after that, take care of the store, all that kind of stuff, and it put me in like a really bad mindset, and I was feeling sorry for myself, all that kind of stuff. And then I hadn't talked about it. I mentioned it in a few of this videos from last week about being like day 3 or day 2 of a streak I was working on, and that's what I have this calendar for that I bought, is I was gonna count the days where I stuck to what were my current 4 pillars that I must do every day. And those were, train, read, no fap, no scroll as 1. And so I had my little routine that I was gonna hit every day. But, and guitar and video work for number 4. I can count. But I was feeling sorry for myself with that because I didn't hit the morning routine like I wanted, blah, 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 blah. And I was tired and I didn't feel good. And then I got up this morning and it was like more of the same mentally, where I was just like really feeling sorry for myself for some reason, that I didn't want to lunge and all that kind of stuff. And I just had this moment where, and excuse my language, but it hit me like, and I just told myself like, you're being a fucking bitch. Like, that's all that this is right now. It's day 3. It would have been day 3 that you hit this streak that you were trying to go, and you're already complaining about it to yourself. And you, as in me, put this on yourself, and you're feeling sorry for yourself about it. What sense does that make? It was such an intense feeling in that moment of just like annoyance at myself and a realization as to like how pathetic that mindset was, that it's 3 days in, and just because you got up late yesterday and it threw off your routine, that's the mindset that you're in. It was a strange moment, but I'm glad that it happened. And I've been thinking on that pretty hard throughout today. And truth be told, I already broke the streak last night of 3 days because I got bored last night and just decided to hop on YouTube and just wound up scrolling through reels and stuff. So we broke the streak already after like 3 days, which was pathetic in itself. But my heart wasn't really in it at the time. It was just something I was trying to find after talking to my therapist on Thursday about like the last couple of weeks I've been feeling defeated and stuff like that. And we talked about when did I feel the best recently, and it was back in the fall when I was hit this like crazy streak where I was hitting those 4 pillars, and I did it for like so many days in a row, like I think it was like 60 something days in a row. It was crazy. And so we wanted to go back to that and try and get back in that mode and that mindset. So I was like, okay, I'll just start tomorrow, but my heart wasn't really in it at the time. And then, yeah, it was crazy. So there's no real point to this video other than just wrapping up from the squat sessions, and other than saying that sometimes you just got to have a hard conversation with yourself. You got to say, self, you're being a fucking bitch. So I don't know where I go from here other than, instead of talking about that stuff, I'm just going to be about it. Those are the 4 pillars that I do want to hit. I do want to get back in that mindset. And I've been listening to some Jocko Willink stuff. I really like his content and get some value in it when I need to get a good kick in the pants, so to speak, about it. But I was really disappointed in myself this morning, and I'm going to hold myself to a higher standard than that, because yeah, that was just ridiculous. And the good part about it is the feeling is still there right now. Normally those type of things will be like a fleeting, like an hour thing, and then once the pre-workout wears off, I won't feel that raw motivation. But yeah, I mean, I'm the one that's put all this stuff on me. I can't feel bad about that. Like, no one's gunned to my head, you better go lunge today, boy. Something like that. But yeah, just crazy stuff. So we're gonna be better than that. And I guess we'll wrap the video here. But yeah, I never even got to talk about the calendar. That's what it is. I've had a Streak app on my phone that I can't find anymore since I had to get a new phone. So the new one I didn't really like. It's not as, it's just not as good. It's not as rewarding to use, if that makes sense. So, but I wanted to put it on the calendar instead. The intent was to hang it on the wall. Then each day I hit my little streaks, mark one off. So looking forward to doing that, because we are going to hit that streak. We are going to beat 3 days. That's pretty pathetic, for sure. So yeah, that'll be the point of today's video. Sometimes you just got to have hard conversations with yourself and give yourself your own little kick in the metaphorical pants. So we're going to keep going. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for tomorrow to start this streak off right, because it feels like my heart's in it now since I've realized what a little bee I was being. So we're going to wrap it there. Don't want to keep rambling. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you get 1% better. I hope you get some small wins, and I will see y'all next time.